Hello, ladies. Happy Thursday. Welcome, welcome. I'm super excited to come live with you tonight. I'm going to be showing you, I'm getting all myself situated here. Oh, my light went off. I'm getting myself situated because I'm going to be showing you, oh, that's a little too bright. Hold on. The new Warm Hues palette. Hi, Mary Alice. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you had a great summer. There we go. I have a really great light that I'm using, and my phone attaches to the light, and so I can increase how bright the light is. So I was just having some, hey Tish. Oh my goodness, are you enjoying your new products, Tish? I hope you are loving everything. Hi, Lindsay. So funny to see you because I just saw a couple of your social media posts and I thought she's doing a great job with that. And I wanted to reach out to you. So you'll be hearing from me soon. Ladies, tonight we are showing you the new Warm Hues palette, and I'm like taking a look at myself here. My eyebrows are a mess. I ran to get my daughter from dance, somehow cooked a salmon in like 15 minutes for her because I have to feed her later, and I'm here. I'm a couple minutes late, but I'm here. All the things we do for mom, as being a mom, right? This is the new beautiful Warm Hues palette. I'm sure you've seen some of my stories, some of my videos regarding this palette, but tonight I want to show you how to use it. There's so many ways to use it. I'm going to show you some of my favorite ways. I'm going to do my eyes two different ways tonight, just kind of give you an idea and show you some options. I kind of have a little bit on this eye. I wiped this eye off so I can start fresh. One of the things I always like to remind you to use is your eyeshadow primer, your Mary Kay eyeshadow primer, which is going to go on first. And I already have it on my eyes. I'm just going to pull it out of here and show it to you. Your eyeshadow primer will help the color have something to hold on to, and it will also make the colors more vibrant, and it will keep it from creasing and fading. So if any of you have eyeshadow challenges, this is a favorite product for sure. Now, I do like to start all of my makeup with my Light Beam liquid eyeshadow, so I am going to go ahead and do a little bit of this. You certainly could skip this. You don't have to use this, but a lot of you have it already. And psychologically, I always put this on for starters because I feel like I've succeeded and I've done something with my makeup if I don't know what I'm doing yet. And so it kind of gives me like a starting point, and it makes me feel like I accomplished something when I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing. There you go. If you don't like these, this has a little bit of light shimmer to it, not much. You could also use biscotti or sandstone. This is a great item as well. I actually mix these two together. I mix these two together, and I put this all through here before I start my makeup sometimes, just to give my eyes a little bit of a base, okay? And it's a nice soft brightening color. So just a couple tips there for you. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna start out by using the matte shades. There's two matte shades in this palette, Sienna Skies and Dream Big Brown. And then there's 4 shimmer shades. So I'm gonna start off by using the matte shades. And I'm gonna teach you a couple tricks on how to do this because some of you might be more timid with eye makeup. So I'm gonna be using the Mary Kay blending brush. This is the big fluffy one. This is one of the newer ones. And you can use this for blending, but you can also use it for applying. So I'm gonna start in my outer corner of my eye, and I'm gonna blend the Sienna Skies through my crease in a larger application, meaning a wider application. Starting here, up and over. So I'm going almost all the way over. I'm not going completely over, I'm stopping it like right where my eye socket starts before my nose. And the reason I'm using this brush is it because it applies the color a little bit more subtle versus, and you certainly could use this brush as well, which is the all over eyeshadow brush. This one is going to give a little bit more pop or power behind it. It's a denser brush. So the denser bristles will give you a more pigmented, deeper application. So I'm showing you how to use it with the blending brush tonight because I think it's a great starting point when you're applying new colors, or you might be a little timid, or maybe you're out of practice because you've been on your summer mode and you haven't been putting a lot of makeup. I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my other eye as well, because I'm going to be doing 2 different eyes, but I'm going to be using it some of the similar ways. So I decided today when I did my makeup, I applied the Sienna Skies just in my crease like I just did. And this was the only color I wore in my crease today. And it was really pretty. I did this because I was in a rush. I had customers coming over. I was doing makeup for bat mitzvah family photos. So I was rushing, and I just needed something fast to get on. And this one is really pretty. So just so you know, everything I show you tonight, so this is a look. You could do this just like this. Isn't this beautiful? It really makes light eye colors pop. My eyes are grayish, bluish, greenish, depending on what I'm wearing and what I'm, doing. But it really makes them pop. If you have brown eyes and you have a little bit of amber in your eye, it's going to make that pool more green, which is really pretty. So this is a look by itself. If you're simplistic and you need a fast look, here you go. Throw in some eyeliner, some mascara, and you're good to go. But let's show you some other options with this beautiful palette tonight. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blending brush again, or you can use your all over shadow brush, or you can also use your crease brush. All of your that's smudger brush. All of your tools that you have, your Mary Kay brushes, I like to educate you on, don't feel as though you have to only use them one way. If you love doing your makeup with one brush, then that's fine. Just make sure you clean it so you don't mix colors when you don't want them in certain spots. So I'm going to use the Dream Big Brown. That one's a tongue tie twister. Dream Big Brown. And this is like a really pretty matte brown. And I'm going to apply that right over top of the Sienna Skies. Pretty much the same application method with the blending brush, but I'm stopping right here above my pupil. I'm not going any further than right here, okay? Right about there. The reason I'm doing that, and if you see what I'm doing, I'm taking the same brush, and I'm pulling it down. I'm going to do it slow so you can see what I'm doing. Pulling it down towards my lid. I'm going away from my crease, down towards, so it's kind of like an angle, like going towards my nose, but on my lid. So I'm taking it from the top portion of where you might see a line up here, and I'm pulling that down to blend it. Now, I just want to take this time real quick to mention, if you have hooded eyes, and what a hooded eye is when you open your eye, you don't see much of your lid. It's very common. Sometimes you're born with a hooded eye, and sometimes nature gives it to us as we get a little older. So whatever the reason, don't stress out. What you can do, the same concept, you're just going to find your crease. Like you can see where my crease is right here. You'll just find where your crease would be or where you think it should be, and you're going to apply it a little higher. And you're going to make sure you apply it while your eyes are open, and you're going to go a little higher and just go up. Like that. Just go a little higher than your crease. And if you want to get together and have me help you with that, reach out to me, because I'd be happy to sit down with you and show you how to do that. So now what I'm going to do, this is a really pretty everyday look. You can make it softer, you can make it darker, you can do whatever you want with it. I like to take that biscotti combo I showed you, these two bottom color, biscotti and sandstone. I mix the two. I just like to kind of clean it up a little bit with my clean blending brush. I have multiple blending brushes in my vanity area here. I have multiples for this reason. And see how I softened it? So now, certainly you could be done there if you would like, but I'm going to show you how to take the, what's this one called? Dewy Peach. This one right here. And we're going to apply that on our lid. I'm going to spritz, let me close my drawer. I'm going to spritz my Oliver shadow brush, like this brush. I'm going to spritz it with the Mary Kay finishing spray, just like this. Make sure I don't get it on the camera. Just a little spritz. What that does is I'm going to dip it into the Dewy Peach eyeshadow. I'm going to also just do a little dip into the Golden Possibilities. I'm dipping both. I'm just going to take the color and tap it all over my lid. Do you see how I did that? I mixed it, just dab, and then tapped it all over my lid. The reason why I'm doing that is because when I do that quick little spritz on the brush, it's not really wet. It just kind of grabs the color. It makes the shadow almost more like a liquid shadow, and it holds really well. And it also, when you tap it like I was doing versus swiping, it helps not get any of the shimmer where you don't want it. It just makes it a cleaner application. So isn't that pretty? So what I'm gonna do on this eye to finish it off is I'm gonna take my smudger brush. I like using the smudger brush. Let me show it to you. I'm wiping them off, by the way, because I have makeup on them, making sure I don't mix things I don't want mixed. My eyeshadow smudger brush is the one that's kind of pointy and short and stubby. And I'm gonna take the Golden Possibilities again and just kind of tap it right here in the inner corner of my eye. That will open you up really well. And if you wear glasses, it will help pull your eye open a little bit. And then to finish this look, I'm gonna take my waterproof eyeliner pen and just line my eyes. I already have a little bit of eyeliner on here from this morning, but I like using this pen for touch-ups if I touch my makeup up before I go out someplace. And if you're new to using the pen, what you can do is put your eyeliner on first, like your pencil that you use, your Mary Kay pencil, and then go practice by using this on top of your pencil because you'll have something to trace on top of. But this is just an easy, you just do small little dashes like this all the way across your lashes. And the rule of thumb is you want to do your whole eye, but as you get closer to your nose, you want the line to be a little thinner. And this pen makes it really easy and it's waterproof. So if you struggle with the eyeliner, this might be a good solution for you because it makes it really skinny as well. So if you like skinny liner. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the liner on my liner brush. This is the Mary Kay brush. And you can either use the pencil or you can even use the liner I just used. I'm just kind of putting it on the pencil, the liner brush. I'm just kind of dragging it a little bit underneath my lashes just to make it soft. You can see how it's very subtle. I don't really like a dark, heavy, drawn on line under my eyelash. So I use that technique for all of our eyeliners. I know I've showed you before when I use the pencil liner, I'll take that same brush if you're using pencil and just drag it on top of it to smooth it out and make sure you got everything perfectly done. And then you just take whatever's left over on the brush and use that under your lash line. Just a nice technique if you struggle with eyeliner or you want a softer look under your eye. So isn't this pretty? I already have mascara on, so I can certainly touch it up for you. And I'll put on the Lash Intensity because that one is a little bit thicker lashes. The Lash Intensity mascara gives thicker, fuller lashes. And since I already have mascara on, usually I don't put mascara on top of dried mascara. It doesn't usually work very well, but that will pull a little bit easier. There you go. Isn't that nice? So let me go ahead and show you another option for this eye, and I'll show you how I do my cheeks as well and my lips. And I have a new lip product to show you tonight that has not been shown yet. So something fresh for you. So I already have on this eye, if you're just, hey Beth, if you're just popping on this eye, I did put on the Sienna Skies in my crease, just like that. So now I'm going to take the Purple Vibes, it's called, and I'm going to take the Purple Vibes. I'm going to switch brushes to my crease brush. This is the one that's on a little bit of an angle. And I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to kind of use do you see how you have the tip of it, the angled part? I'm laying that in the outer corner of my eye, where my crease starts. And I'm kind of just doing a little slash right there. I know I show this to you when you guys come over, but I'm just doing a little slash like that right there. And then I'm going to take that same brush and just pull it over. Do you see how it kind of is creating a pulled up V on my eye? Doing your makeup like this, and you can do this with any kind of color, it gives the illusion of your eyes being pulled up. So we don't have to go to the plastic surgeon's office. We just have to apply our eyeshadow differently. Isn't that great? So I'm just applying the Purple Vibes on top of the Sienna Skies. And I'm going to keep it till right about my pupil as well. And I'm just going to blend it down. And now that it's applied, you can see it looks messy. It needs to be softened. It needs to be blended. So I'm going to take a clean blending brush and now soften it. This Purple Vibes is a really pretty color. I'm just going to smooth it out and pull it just same way I did my other eye, pulling it down from the top of where you see the line down towards your lid to break it up. You don't ever want to blend this way because then you're pulling color outside of your eye area where you don't want it. So always blend it down and towards your nose. Go this way. Just always think, keep it inside the dotted lines. You know, paint by number, this is the number. Keep it inside. So that is a good tip to keep. However, this part of your eye is 100% fair game. So I am going to take a little bit of the Dream Big Brown and I'm going to use that underneath my lash line as my eyeliner. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to just match it up to my crease like that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the Purple Vibes that I just used on my crease. And I'm going to apply that kind of in the center, right below my pupil, on top of the Big Brown. Isn't that pretty? Now, to finish this look off, you could certainly stop there. But I like to add a little bit of that shimmer on my lid. You could do the same technique as we did on this eye, where you blend the Golden Possibilities and the Dewy Peach. Or you could just pick one of them on your lid. I'm going to pick one. I'm going to use the Golden Possibilities. And I'm going to do the same technique I did before. I'm just going to spritz the brush like this. Making sure I'm not getting it on my camera. And I'm just going to dip it in the Golden Possibilities. If you're just hopping on, I'm doing this because it creates a nice texture to make sure the shimmer part of my look only stays where I put it. So I'm doing this Golden Possibilities on my entire lid, like in the inner corner right here. And I'm do you see how I'm tapping it? I'm not wiping it. I'm tapping it because I want this color, the shimmery shade, to stay only where I put it. I don't want it in my crease. And that's a question I get often. How to keep your eye makeup from not looking aged. Especially if you still like wearing a little bit of shimmer. You can absolutely wear a little bit of shimmer. The key is a couple things. Wear mattes under it and or keep the shimmer below your crease. If you like to wear shimmer in your crease, you can do that. Just play with it a little bit. And I find that if you start with one of these matte colors, you can use any of the matte colors. You know, these are all matte colors, for example. Put that on first, then put shimmer over it. It will tone down the intensity of the shimmer. And because the shimmer part is not directly touching your skin, you will have less of that effect of it making your eyes look aged if you struggle with that. So just a tip, because we're all aging. So I just put on my waterproof black pen on this eye. And if you see what I did a little kick up. Do you see that on the end? Because I wanted to show you how pulling the eye up. So if you like to do a little kick up, like I just did, all you have to do is take the pen from the bottom lash line and just draw it up. Do you see how I just drew it from the lash line up like that? And then all I have to do, I'm sorry, let me see if I can see, is connect the two dots. Connect the two lines. And you'll always have just the perfect little bloop, and you won't get that downward bloop, because sometimes if you do it like this, you tend to make the line droopy and it makes your eyes and pulls your face down. So if you draw that little kick up from your bottom lash line up, it will always go in an upward position. And of course, if you were doing the cat eye, you would be doing that as well, but make it longer. I'm not a big fan of the cat eye on myself. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't like it on me. But if you like it, go for it. And if you want help with it, I'm happy to help you. So I'm just going to touch up my mascara on this eye as well. Again, I usually don't like putting on mascara on dried mascara. If I do this at nighttime, for example, if I'm doing my makeup, touching it up at night, I'm going someplace, this is where I will put false eyelashes on instead of putting dried mascara, fresh mascara on top of dried mascara. It doesn't look as fresh. So that's certainly when I just throw on false eyelashes. It makes it a little bit easier. Now, let's do the cheeks. So you know I'm a big fan of the blush brick. You guys like this look? It's easy. Really pretty. And you can make it darker. You know, if you like the purple darker, you can make it darker. You can also put the purple on top of this look too. This one has the Sienna Skies and the Dream Big Brown. I also put the purple on top of that sometimes. So you really can play with it. There's lots of variations. There's no right or wrong way, and you certainly can just use one color. You don't have to go through and use all the colors. So I'm going to, it just depends on how much time you have. I'm going to just do my cheeks real quick. I'm going to show you two options. Cheeks, my blush brick. I love my blush brick. I can't say that too fast. This has Juicy Peach, Rosy Nude, Shy Blush, and Hint of Pink. And I like it because it gives me the perfect cheek color all the time. And I also like it because I can just use these two colors or these two colors, or I can mix these three. You can give you different combinations. So I know a lot of you asked me about this. So I'm just applying it through my cheekbone. And on this side, I had this on already from this morning, but I want to show you what you can do is you can use these two shades on your cheeks. So let me show you the Golden Peach, the Dewy Peach. Make sure I'm hitting it right. It's backwards for me. It's really pretty, almost like a highlighter right here off through your cheekbone. You can see how that glistens. See it's glistening? And then you can also even use the bronzy one if you want for a little bit more warmer of a highlighter. Isn't that pretty? So it just gives you some options on the ways you can use it. It's subtle. And now let's do our lips. You guys like the looks? You guys, I know a lot of you have the palette in your hands already. So my lips, I'm going to show you. We have, this is part of our fall line that I just showed you, this palette. Can you believe it? We have a holiday line coming. It's the one time of year we have two releases very close to each other. I love it. Not everybody else might love it because it's a lot at once, but I love it because I like playing with all the products. So I'm going to line my lips. Certainly you don't have to line your lips, but I'm going to line it with medium nude lip liner. And this lip liner goes really well, by the way, with the new Downtown Brown lipstick that came out. So this is a great option. Let me show you this one option. So Downtown Brown is one of the new fall lipsticks that you got samples of in your lookbook on page 11. If you haven't tried them, be sure to still try them. Let me know your thoughts. And then the other one that's in your book is the Subdued Nude. These two are beautiful with these combinations as well. And this lip liner goes perfectly with both options. I am telling you this because many of you have asked me what lip liner. You can't go wrong with medium nude. The light nude is great as another option. It's just going to be lighter. So if you want more of a definition, go with the medium nude. So I pretty much use medium nude for most things. And then I use light nude occasionally, depending on how dark I want it or not want it. So I just made a little bit of a mess on my face, but that's okay. So now, let me show you these two new colors. There's two lip kits that are being released. And this one, I don't even know the name of it, but there's two shades that come together. They come in a cute little lip kit. They're these two shades. The one shade is called Brilliant Brown, which is what I'm going to put on right now. And the second shade is called Glowing Neutral. So these two come together. And then the other lip kit, I think I have it downstairs, comes with a really beautiful red and a really beautiful pink. But I wanted to show you this because, again, just like the Downtown Brown lipstick, I was surprised at how much I liked this lipstick. So they're called Vinyl Lip Shines, and they are this like little sponge tip thingy that they come out on like this, like that. And so I'm just gonna put this on and show you, and then I'll talk. Okay. Isn't that pretty? I'm surprised how much I like it. Okay, so let's talk about this product. It's limited edition for the holiday season. They come together and it feels like a gloss. It's not sticky, it's smooth, but it wears like a long wearing lip stain, like a long wearing lipstick. So if you are somebody who likes lipsticks, or you ask me all the time for long wearing options, this is a good option for you. I have personally been finding it grabs onto the lips really well. It's very moisturizing, and I like that it has built-in shine. You certainly could put gloss over it if you'd like to, but it's really pretty. Isn't that pretty? And it's called, this one is called Brilliant Brown. And then the other one that's called Simply Glowing Neutral, you could also use this. You can use them together to tone it down. Put this in the center of your lips to give you that pout. Or you can use it by itself. Isn't that nice? So that's something new that you haven't seen yet, the new Lip Vinyl Shine Duo. And I'll show you the other color as well. So I hope this video was helpful with showing you how to use the new Warm Hues palette. The palette comes with all 6 shades and its own little mirror inside in a little case. And it is $39 for the palette. And the new Downtown Brown lipstick is available, and the Subdued Nude. Try your samples if you haven't tried them yet. And the new lip vinyls, I do have these available. These, I believe, are 20 for the set, for the duo. So it's 20 for the duo. And I'll show you the other shades on a different video. But, of course, usually what I would do now, after my face is complete, is I would spray my face with the finishing spray to make sure it stays perfect, it doesn't smear or rub off. And I always jokingly call it hairspray for the face. So if you have any questions, yes, Cheryl, this is definitely, you and Melissa are gonna love this little duo, both colors. So if you have any questions about how to use this palette, I am still scheduling makeovers virtually and in person, and I would love to see you and help you. We don't have to use these colors, but certainly we can. And what I'm doing is I would love to put you in the Mary Kay Makeover Contest. So Mary Kay has a really great contest going on right now. I just have to take a picture, I load it, and you get entered into winning a bunch of prizes, cash prizes as well. And in addition, I'm doing a local, more smaller Kate Spade handbag giveaway. So you'll get entered into that as well. So I would love to see you. And if you're interested, either comment below or go ahead and direct message me. We can do it really quickly. It doesn't need to take a lot of time. But I do have some availability this week if you have time on your plate. And if you would like me to send you samples to do a virtual one, please let me know and I'll pop some things in the mail for you. Until then, have a great night. Thank you for watching. And of course, please feel free to ask any questions and comment below. Thanks for watching, ladies.